Hey guys, it's Sayan. Welcome back to East Asia Stories Together. In this video, I'll be reviewing diplomatic relations between China and African countries. Chinese loans to Africa rebounded to $4.61 billion last year, the highest since before the pandemic, but still far below the levels reached in the early years of each Belt and Road Initiative. Indeed, cumulative commitments between 2013 and 2018 surpassed $10 billion annually. The loans last year went to 8 African countries: Angola, Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast, Egypt, Eritrea, Madagascar, Nigeria, and Uganda. The updated loan data was released on Thursday last week, days ahead of the 9th Forum on China-Africa Cooperation to be hosted by Beijing this week. According to data compiled by the Boston University Global Development Policy Center, Chinese lenders channel funding through African multilateral financial institutions for lending, which mitigates risks associated with direct country loans. China's lending focus is shifting from large infrastructure projects to smaller projects with environmental and social benefits. Experts predict fewer mega projects in the future. This approach reflects China's strategy to navigate Africa's debt challenges and aligns with President Xi Jinping's call for stronger cooperation amid global instability. Chinese officials and representatives of African countries also met ahead of the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation earlier this week. On Sunday, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi met with South African Minister Ronald Lamola and Senegalese Foreign Minister Yacine Fall in Beijing. Wang talked about the coming 2024 Forum on China-Africa Cooperation Summit, noting its role in advancing Africa's development and South-South cooperation. He emphasized China's commitment to strengthening ties with African nations and supporting their development rights. Lamola affirmed South Africa's adherence to the One China policy and support for China's global initiatives. Meanwhile, Fall praised the strong Senegal-China relationship and announced that Senegalese President Bassirou Diomaye Faye will visit China during the summit to enhance the comprehensive strategic partnership between the two nations. On Monday, Chinese President Xi Jinping met with Congolese President Felix Tshisekedi in Beijing. Xi has pledged to deepen agriculture and mineral processing cooperation with the Democratic Republic of the Congo to boost its development. Xi emphasized the need for deeper mutual political trust and collaboration. This was one of several commitments made by Xi and Foreign Minister Wang Yi to African leaders ahead of the 9th Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, starting on Wednesday, which will see over 50 African heads of state in Beijing. Xi also held talks with 7 other African counterparts on Monday, those from Djibouti, South Africa, Seychelles, Eritrea, Comoros, Mali, and Togo. For the past 15 years, China has been Africa's biggest trading partner, with trade volume reaching a record $282.1 billion in 2023. At the 9th Forum on China-Africa Cooperation in Beijing, African leaders secured significant deals on infrastructure financing, green energy, space cooperation, and trade expansion with China. On Wednesday, Chinese President Xi Jinping saw solidarity with Africa, saying both sides had struggled against imperialism and colonialism.
让我们凝聚起28亿多中非人民的磅礴力量，在现代化征程上携手同行，以中非现代化助力全球南方现代化。
The forum, running from Wednesday until Friday, is the largest gathering of African and Chinese leaders since the COVID-19 pandemic. Kenya obtained 2 billion yuan for rural roads and resumed talks to extend the standard gauge railway to neighboring countries from Kenya to Uganda, Rwanda, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, DRC, the Congo-Brazzaville. Tanzania and Zambia agreed to a $1 billion plan to rehabilitate the Tanzara Railway, which connects Zambia's Copper Belt region to the Tanzanian port of Dar es Salaam. China also agreed to import more agricultural products from Africa and promised to encourage Chinese companies to invest in Africa's critical mineral development in several countries amid a global rush for a green energy transition. In a meeting with Nigerian President Bola Tinubu, Xi said China would continue to promote the development of infrastructure, energy and mineral industries, and encourage cooperation in areas such as digital economy and new energy. Next, China has agreed to help support industrial upgrades in Zimbabwe and develop its mineral processing capabilities as the country positions itself as a key producer of lithium, an essential material for electric vehicles. During bilateral talks with the African leaders, Xi urged African nations to guarantee the safety of Chinese personnel and projects in their countries, especially in the DRC where some Chinese have been kidnapped or killed. Finally, Xi Jinping encouraged them to support China at the United Nations, the G20, and in the BRICS bloc. Thank you for watching this video. Stay updated on all these topics and more with our daily news roundup on Instagram. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like our content. It really helps us out. See you soon!